This is the most made up I've ever been for any video, just so you know how lucky you are. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Molly, and today I'm going to be reviewing Burning and Breaking by Danielle Rawlins, aka Danielle Vega. I decided to review these together because it's a duology? Trilogy? I don't know, I haven't heard anything. So I gave Burning a 3 out of 5 on Goodreads and Breaking a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. These were definitely not her best works. In my opinion, I think the books under Vega are much better than her books under Rawlins. This one is about a girl named Angela. She is in a detention center for juvenile delinquents, and she's getting out soon, and then this new girl, Jessica, comes in, and she has some weird ability, and she causes some interesting things to happen. Things start changing a lot. And then Breaking is about this girl named Charlotte. She goes to this boarding school, and her two best friends have just recently committed suicide, and she finds some clues from one of them, and now she's trying to figure out what all these clues mean and what's happening at her school. So now we're gonna get into the spoilery parts. So if you haven't read these books, click away, and then come back and we can talk about the books. So Breaking, I really didn't think it was that good. I expected way more horror out of it, and I expected Jessica to be evil, and she wasn't. So I had a lot higher expectations for this book, and they were kind of just not met. And I mean, like, I've read her books. She is capable of terror. Oh my god. Like, Survive the Night, scariest thing I've ever read. But, so I was really disappointed, and I was really upset that I was like, no, her books, and I don't really like them. But, this book the whole way through was just kind of meh. Nothing scary happened. And I just felt like, I personally felt like the romance could have been done without, like, her and Officer Mateo. I didn't really see the point behind any of that. I did suspect, though, that when Jessica said that she didn't kill the mouse, I was like, she's being framed. And I knew she was being framed, but I did not expect Dr. Gruen to be piratic. I don't know how you say it. I'm gonna say piratic. That's how I was reading it. I did not see that coming, but it made sense. And then I just expected the ending to be better than it was too. I didn't feel scared at all reading it. I mean, the ending did make sense. Like, it was a good ending to the book, but it wasn't like amazing. This was just kind of a meh book with a meh ending. But okay, like, at the end, especially, like, when she got burned, like, when her thigh got burned, I was like, here we go. She's a piratic now. And I called it, obviously. I wouldn't imagine anyone not calling that. I totally expected one of her friends to die. Expected that. This book sort of reminded me of, like, a less intense version of The Merciless, with the demon, but she's not a demon. At the beginning, it sort of was like Orange is the New Black feeling, because they're in a detention center, obviously, so of course it's gonna get that feeling. And it didn't feel like it was copying that at all. There was none of that. It felt very original from that. But I just, like, was like, you know, if you like Orange is the New Black, you might like this. Definitely not my favorite. And Breaking, so now if you haven't read Breaking, but you've read Burning, you can click away and then come back and we can discuss Breaking together. This book, I was really irritated with it for most of the book. Because at first it was like, who is this girl? Why are we reading about Charlotte? What is the point of Charlotte? Excuse me, like, what is happening? And I was just like, why is this, what? I was so confused. I was like, why are we reading about this? Why are we not reading about Angela after she left and Al's coming to the hospital? What is going on? Ugh, I was really irritated. Then all of a sudden, her driver's like, yes, Miss Green. And I was like, oh, whoa. So then I thought we were reading about Dr. Gruen as a child. And then I figured out, oh, no, this is her daughter. And I was like, whoa, she has a daughter? I was shocked. I was shocked beyond belief. I was still really confused because now that and then the stories are like overlapping, so they happen at the same time. So like when the fire's happening in the very beginning of Burning, she's seen it on TV at her mom's office. They overlap, like her mom's like leaving. She's like, I have to go find an asset. We lost it, which was a kid. And at first I thought it was Jessica, and then the ending happened and I was like, oh wait, was it Angela? Because it was hard to tell exactly like what time frame it took, like exactly, because I wasn't sure. And like her mom told her to stay out of the woods, and I was like, oh, okay. So we're tracking down Jessica now, okay. And then I'm not sure that I was right about that. The time frame was very confusing, like we didn't exactly know when, because you know, time frames in books aren't that easy to process. I was a little confused as to what the time frame was, but not in a bad way. So that was happening, and I'm just like, how do these books connect? Like, I get it, like, it's Dr. Gruen's daughter, but, like, why is she important? And I was getting really irritated. My coworker, because I read these at work, obviously, I've mentioned it before. My coworker, he's just like, Molly, why are you reading it if you don't want to? And like, because I have to figure out why this is important to the story and how they connect. This one was a meh book with a pretty good ending. Like, I enjoyed this ending way more. But like the whole way through, I was like, what is happening? They don't make any sense. Like, nothing similar is happening. Like when she drank the serum, first of all, I'm just confused as to why Ariel wanted Charlotte to drink the serum. Like, so you just want to take all of her emotions away? Like, you knew what was happening to you, and all of a sudden you're just like, you know what? She needs to have this. And I was like, really? Really? And I was like, Zoe, you're a freaking bitch. I did not like Zoe. And then I mean, it makes sense why she was such a bitch, because she doesn't have emotions. And then I was really confused as to why Jack had emotions, because he was taking a serum too. My assumption is that he was taking the older serum, not the new one that they had created, because everyone was like, let's improve this. Let's just take away emotions. Okay, they didn't want to take away emotions, they want to take away fear, but it became emotions. And I'm just like, Dr. Gruen, if you didn't want to put that out, you could have, if you were in charge of everything, you could have not done that. Ooh, the ending though, that was intense. And I totally did not expect, I thought the person with the burns was Jessica, because I was like, oh, well, Jessica died, right? We don't even know that Jessica's actually dead, because she wasn't in this second book. But like the ending of the second book felt like it was a continuation, like there was gonna be more books, because it was like, come find us. And I'm like, oh, are there gonna be more books? Like, now I want to read it. She's really good at cliffhangers. Like cliffhangers that could also be the perfect ending. Like The Merciless. Oh, girl. That was I totally thought that was a standalone. So good. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about these books because they were just meh. And I'm still upset they weren't good as like her other books under Vega. Her Vega books are phenomenal. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!